Hello again, today we're in Cadiz city centre and we're here for a few days holiday, so we've booked an apartment right in the city centre. In this video I'll show you what a typical small city centre apartment is like here in Cadiz, tell you the good and the bad and tell you how much it cost. The apartment we're staying in is located on the first floor in this building located on Calle Nueva, or New Street in English. Let me show you the location on the map. Here's where the apartment is located in the El Populo area, close to the Plaza San Juan de Dios, where you'll find the town hall and many bars and cafes. It's also very close to the main port area. To the main railway station it's around 700 metres, and for beaches, La Caleta is around 1.5 kilometres away, and the start of Santa Maria Beach is around 1 kilometre, just off the bottom of this map. You can see it's quite central and a good base to cover the whole of Cadiz. So let's get inside and check it out. But wait, we need to get the key. And for that we need to go to the rental company's offices. They're not that far away, 200 metres, and here we are, Cadiz4Rentals. We booked direct with them on their website and we need to pick up the keys from here. We arrived during their opening times, which you can see on the door here, but if you arrive outside those times, I guess you pick up the keys from these key boxes. Anyway, we got the keys and not much in the way of information, but we headed back to the apartment. So now we can go inside and check it out. We'll enter through this door right beside El Café de Ana, which is actually a fantastic place, definitely worth checking this out. Through the entrance door there's a small lobby area where there's a lift and some stairs, so we took the lift and we're on the first floor. And right by the lift, our apartment front door, apartment GRACIA, or funny in English, which is kind of weird. There is another apartment run by Cadiz4Rentals on this lobby too. Anyway, let's open up and look inside. Well, it's certainly compact, that's for sure, with kitchen, diner, living room combined space. So in more detail, we have a sofa bed here, a metal table and a chair, and for eating a table with 4 chairs with a potted plant on top. Just plastic though. Above the table, info if you want to make a complaint. I think this is a legal requirement as I've seen this sign in a lot of different places in Spain. I'll show you out the windows in a moment, but let's check out the kitchen area. So we have a Bico microwave with a plastic cover inside, all very clean in there. Under is a Tekka washing machine, which again looks very clean, worked really well as well, we used it a lot. An electric 4-ring hob from Tekka again with an extractor above, and this worked really well as well. In the corner we have a coffee machine and a kettle. Over by the sink, a welcome pack from the rental company with some cleaning products. I can think of better welcoming gifts to be honest, but it's nice these are brand new. The sink and tap are spotlessly clean. Beside it is a fridge which is a little bit broken here and there, but otherwise super clean too, as is the freezer below which has some ice cubes ready to go. Under the sink some cleaning products including washing tablets, some appliances in the next cupboard and a few random things. Under the hob we have a good selection of cutlery and utensils, then we have some plates and bowls, and at the bottom some pans and a sieve. Above the sink some cups, glasses and handy lunch boxes, and beside it a drying rack. Okay, we're turning round now and beside the front door we have this cabinet, nothing in the drawers, and on top a strange empty bucket, the TV remote, the remains of some hand gel, yuck, an information board and an empty diffuser which is branded, and wow, look at the mark in the background, and above a TV which had YouTube, Netflix and the like. So let's head into the bedroom where you can see we have another TV and below a bench to put stuff on. As we walk around the bed, which was really comfortable by the way, we have some towels laid out on here. Power beside the bed, but just one socket, so it's the lamp or charger phone. What a dilemma. And below is a bedside cabinet with nothing inside. Around the other side we have a wardrobe with some additional bedding for the sofa bed and plenty of space to hang your clothes. You'll also see here there's a coat stand in the corner at a weird angle. Well, that completely collapsed when we touched it as it had one of the legs broken, totally useless. Also in the bedroom there's an aircon unit, and we have one above the entrance door too. Even though the temperature outside was over 35 degrees, we only ever needed to use one of these. They were very effective. Okay, that was the bedroom. Let's head on back through towards the bathroom, past the fire extinguisher, and in front of us now is a storage cabinet. A random collection of things here, including an iron, an ironing board, and some cleaning items. But the best thing here is the 2 chairs and sun brolly, which were very handy. Great that these were included and quite unusual as well. So heading into the bathroom we have a side cabinet with some spare toilet roll, a first aid kit and a hairdryer. The sink is really clean, but it did move a bit off the wall, and we have a soap dispenser and another empty diffuser. Bit of tarnishing on the top of the tap here. We've got a bidet and a toilet with a bin, a bath mat, and on the wall some hooks for towels. And here we have a big shower. Dodgy remains of something or other, geez oh, but the shower is fairly clean and worked pretty good. So let's look out the windows. This is the bedroom window, which opens into a small enclosed area, and there's 2 wooden stools. The other 2 windows lead out to a small open balcony over the street below. It's a very noisy street though, both day and night, but I was actually impressed by the windows because when you close them, it really blocked out the noise. Not the cleanest of balconies though, but it was good sitting out here with people watching. Across the road is a nightclub, and we're looking at the back of it. That video advert got really annoying, and on occasion you could hear a bit of music coming from the club during the night. So about the Wi-Fi, there was a QR code to scan to connect you to the basic Wi-Fi. Not sure what the plus was or how to get it, but the, I guess, basic worked out great with fast upload and download speeds throughout our stay. That was the tour of the apartment, but what was it actually like to stay here? Let's go through the good and the bad. Things that were good were the aircon, which worked really great, as did the Wi-Fi, even though you kind of had to guess how to connect to it. The location is great too, easy to use as a base to explore the city. Although, be aware that the street is quite noisy, and also we heard noises through the walls from other apartments and in the hallway from next door. The nightclub across the road was a little annoying though, but not too bad. Inside, the place was well cleaned, well, mostly, but it was really starting to feel a bit worn out in here with damage and marks. And in the bathroom it really looked bad around the bottom of the toilet. The shower screen really needed replaced, as did a few other things around the apartment. It really has the feel of being, well used, and likely needs a refresh just to bring it up to a quality standard. So I definitely think it needs renovated. Would we stay here again? Probably not, but I would consider other apartments from Cadiz4Rentals. But how much did we pay to stay here? The apartment GRACIA by Cadiz4Rentals for one night cost us €120, or around £105. We booked directly on the Cadiz4Rentals website, and bear in mind this was in the middle of August, and I have seen the same apartment advertised for as low as €60 off peak. We didn't receive any discounts or perks to make this video, and I'm not paid to express my views here. Let me know what you think of this price for what's on offer here in the comments below, and if you found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you on my next video somewhere else in the world. See ya!